Hello my friends graphic designers. This is a tutorial to explain how to combine shapes and paths in Illustrator. There are 3 ways to combine shapes and paths. Let's examine the first method, which is by using menu object then compound path, which allows us to cut a hole in an object. Let's fit the artboard in the window by pressing Command 0. Let's create one green rectangle by using the rectangle tool and pressing M. Let's click and drag to create the rectangle. Let's change the fill color by opening the color panel by pressing comma. And select a color with the eyedropper tool. Let's open the Attributes panel by pressing Command F11. Let's make sure we have selected Show Center and use Even Odd Fill rule. Let's create a second blue rectangle that will be used to create a hole in the first rectangle. Let's click and drag to create the rectangle. Let's change the fill color and select a color with the eyedropper tool. Let's create a red ellipse that will be used to create a hole in the first rectangle. Let's press L. Let's click and drag to create the ellipse. Let's change the fill color and select a color with the eyedropper tool. Let's switch to Selection tool by pressing V. Select the 3 shapes. Let's have a look at the Layers panel by pressing F7. We can see that the green rectangle is at a lower level than the 2 other shapes. Now let's select Compound Path with Menu Object. Compound Path. Make. Or press Command 8. We can see that the result path is with the color of the lowest rectangle. In the Layer panel, the 3 shapes have been replaced by one compound path. Let's enter in isolation mode by double-clicking on the shape. We can detect the isolation mode with the gray isolation bar at the top of the document. Let's switch to Selection tool by pressing V. We can still modify the original shapes individually. To do so, click on Border of the shape. Let's switch to Direct Selection tool by pressing A. To do other transformations of the shapes. Let's exit isolation mode by pressing Escape. Let's switch to Selection tool by pressing V. Let's select the compound path. Let's cancel the compound path by using Menu Object. Compound path. Release. Or press Option-Shift-Command-8. In the layer panel, one compound path has been replaced by the 3 original shapes. But the original colors have been lost. Thank you for watching. We hope that this video has been useful for you. Feel free to share any comments below. Thank you for subscribing to this channel to receive the updates about the future videos. We wish you success for your graphic designs.